Have you ever noticed how emotions can be complex, often defying our expectations? When it comes to the aftermath of leaving an abusive relationship, the absence of tears might seem kind of confusing, but it's actually more common than you think. So the absence of tears doesn't diminish the depth of pain or the validity of your emotions. It's just really one of the ways that our minds cope with trauma. So picture this, okay? Someone who's been through emotional turmoil might have numbed themselves as a defense mechanism. And in these cases, tears might feel like an overwhelming floodgate that they fear won't close once opened. This emotional freeze can stem from the instinct to protect themselves from further hurt. And then, of course, you've got the sheer exhaustion that comes from navigating an abusive relationship. Emotional and mental fatigue can sometimes cause the delay of release of pent-up emotions. It's like their emotional reservoir is basically drained. Even though they know they should be feeling, it's as if the well has kind of temporarily run dry. But here's the thing. Emotional healing is as unique as a fingerprint. Some might find relief in the release of tears, but others might heal through different outlets like art, exercise, journaling, or talking with someone that you trust. Okay, now, is this normal? Absolutely, because there's no universal normal way to respond to leaving an abusive relationship. Each person's journey is valid, whether you immediately cry, you cry later, or you never shed tears at all. So will tears eventually come? Possibly, but it's not a measure of healing. Healing is not a linear process, and crying is not a necessary checkpoint. Now, it might come as you work through your emotions, but the absence of tears does not mean that you're stuck or that you're not progressing. So what's potentially blocking you from crying? Now, it's often a combination of fear, self-preservation, and just the unpredictability of your emotions. It's kind of like standing on the edge of an emotional cliff and you're just hesitating to take that leap. Can crying actually help you in your healing? For many, yes. Crying can be cathartic. It can be a way of releasing emotions that might be too heavy to carry. But the path to healing is not limited to just tears. It's about understanding, acceptance, and finding your strength. So if you're going through this, don't let the absence of tears undermine the depth of your emotions. Just be patient, compassionate, and encourage yourself to embrace your unique healing journey, tears or no tears. Because in the end, it's really all about just finding your way to a stronger, more empowered self.
Stronger than